Hey guys, welcome to the video. So I'm out today with my HPI Baja 5SC. I've converted it to Flux. I bought it a few years ago as a gasser, and yeah, I kept all the components just in case I want to convert it back. I got rid of the engine to help fund the electronics and so on. Yeah, so let me take you through it. So first, with the electronics, I went with Castle Creations XLX2. As you know, the Cobra was released, so I got this a few months back before the release. I've got a Rocket RC 780 kV motor installed. It's a 56 millimeters in diameter and 112 millimeters long. It's a big motor. It's 1.2 kilos by itself. I've got a 14 tooth pinion with the 57 tooth spur on there. Not too sure if that's correct or not, but just followed the directions and what the Baja buggy had. I do have some other sizes that I can try if need be, but we will see with the motor temps and so on. I've custom made ESC mount. As you can see, I wanted the ESC to sit further back, so I designed a new 3D printed resin ESC. I'm having my doubts whether this will stand up to the abuse. It might break, so possibly we'll make it out of 6061 aluminium in the future. I'm not sure whether this will be available or not. I mean, if you guys are interested, I can give you the file or something like that. But yeah, and also I made a twin fan motor mount. Motor fans mount. It goes on the motor there. I'm not sure how hot it's going to get, so I just wanted to be safe. Right now it's connected straight to the receiver, but I do plan to have a separate 2-cell LiPo that I'll hook up for that. I've got Z LiPo 10,000 milliamp hour 4S batteries times 2. I've put on the QS8 connectors, meaty connectors, very expensive connectors. Took a while to solder that up. Soldering is not my strong suit, so had a little bit of a learning curve there. What else? So I had a friend in Germany. He tracked down the Flux parts for me that I used to convert it. As of this time, and at the time of searching, which was probably a year or so ago, I couldn't find any parts individually from HPI, like all of these braces and things like that, the mount and the top plate and the shaft that you have to switch out. I will link some videos in the description of the conversion. I'm not going to make a conversion video as it's already been done before, but I will link to other YouTubers who have made these videos of converting from gas to electric. And before you guys even ask, I am limited here in Japan to what I can do, so I cannot run a gas RC here without these guys in the yellow truck coming along and telling me to stop. So that's why I converted it. I do like gas, but due to the location limitations and the country I'm in, buying gas, there's a whole bunch of things that make it more difficult. So just to answer that ahead before everyone starts commenting, I had no choice. I converted it to Flux so I could run it without being interrupted constantly. So there's that. And what else? So stupid me. I didn't check everything before I took it out. So some last minute changes. Luckily I was able to get the parts in time, but I turned it on and I checked the steering, and the stock steering servo was useless, so I had to quickly buy a new one just from Amazon, 5th scale one. Not the fastest, but my Portuguese friend and I were talking about having a twin 8 scale servo set up, so that might be something I would like to design in the future as well as like revamping this radio box maybe, because I don't like the way it's set up. It's quite hard to get at and so on. Whether they will be available, I don't know, but I just like designing stuff, and trying to make modifications to these HPI vehicles. Yeah, so yeah, I've got that servo installed. It's a little slow, but yeah, it'll do the job for today. And also I had the wrong boots, so these are for the smaller parts. I think for the buggy, the 5SC I believe has larger outdrives and axles and drive shafts, as well as the drive shaft boots, or the joint boots there. So I had to stretch them over. They're a little ripped and stuff, but they will do for today. I will get the correct ones next run. Yeah, and my drive shafts are okay, but they probably do need to be replaced. The diff, yeah, I've got 1000 weight oil in there. Everything's pretty standard. The body that came with it, the wheels that came with it, as well as my first true Fitzscale experience. This is also my first two-wheel drive experience, believe it or not. So I've already took it for a quick run, and it's quite hard to control, so I may need to adjust the shocks and things like that. So if any of you guys have any tips on how to make this drive a bit better, let me know. I'm just on some loose dirt here with some grass. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, let's take it for a spin. Wonder how long these batteries are going to last. I'm not sure. I just got one set, so that'll be it. And I think I've covered everything. Yeah. Alright, well, let's take it for a bash, and then I will talk you through the experience. Alrighty. Alright guys, let's take it for a rip. So one thing I've already noticed about this is the difficulty to control it when under power. So you can see it swerving and stuff. And on the loose surface like this, it's very tough to control if you accelerate. But if you're just driving around, it has some grip, and then if you floor it, yeah, it's really tough to control. So maybe I tighten up the rear shocks a little bit, or I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm not really sure how to really keep that under control. Could be a tire issue as well. I mean, they're quite a hard compound. Maybe I need something softer. Still doesn't take away from the fun though. I've already checked temperature. The motor temperature is like 45 degrees C, so probably could gear up a little more if I wanted. Pity the grass is quite long here, because it makes it tough to control as well. Tough to see. That's about 3/4 throttle. It's 8S, of course. My first 8S experience too. It's so fun. And I was also thinking about the rear diff. It's a viscous type diff, which it locks the differential action under power, right? Or when one wheel spins free, it will lock the other wheel, and the two wheels will accelerate at the same time. So I was thinking maybe an open diff would be better for my type of driving. It might help control it a little more. What do you guys reckon? I've already got a design for a diff case for this, and it would use the same inner differential spider gears, but it would just have an open diff design, which means there's no viscous function at all. I don't know, I like messing around with stuff, so I'd like to make that, or maybe even just take out some of the plates and prevent the locking function of the diff as it currently is. Anyway, yeah, so I think four-wheel drive would just make this so much more fun. But I do admit I need to learn how to drive a two-wheel drive as well. So maybe with some setup changes I could control it a bit better. Please comment below if you guys know what I should do. I don't have any idea. Relying on you guys to give me some advice. I hope you guys can hear me too. It's quite windy out here. I'm getting the hang of it a little bit. On the grass it's much better. That's about 3/4 throttle right there. Yeah, oversteer always happens. Too much power. I have the ESC set on the default timing of the motor, so not too quick. Whoa, whoa. That is close to full throttle right there. Oh, flipped her over. Right, I'll bring her in and take a look. See if everything's okay. Check the temperature as well. Anyway, let's continue. Whoa. Oh, it's fun. Let's see if we can get a nice straight run going. Throttle. Go over here. Okay. Whoa, watch out for that. Okay. Punch it. Oh. No. Punch it. That's full throttle. Good. That happens. How can I stop that, I wonder? Play around with the throttle profile could be another option. Reduce the profile at the mid-range so it doesn't push so much power down. I had some trouble setting up my ESC as well. I wanted to set a 28 volt cutoff, but it would not go above 14 volt for some reason. So I just used the auto LiPo cutoff function at 3.5 volts per cell. So I'm also going to manually check to make sure everything's okay, so I don't bring them down too much. But yeah, has anyone else had that experience with the XLX2? On my Mamba Monster X8S, I can set any voltage, so I'm not sure why they won't let me do that. The firmware is up to date, so it can't be that. Right, let's do some aggressive stuff. It's hard. Could be the surface too. I mean, it's quite loose. I want to do that jump. I get it. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh. Just double check everything's okay. I am worried about that ESC mount being plastic. The ESC is screwed into that mount as well, by the way. There's no tape. It looks okay. Got a lot of debris in the fans though. Might have to put some kind of guard on there. Don't know if you guys can see that. Looks okay. Keep going. The steering servo is definitely slower than I would like, so it might be worth looking into a twin servo setup or something like that. This is the problem. I always go out for a bash and think about all the stuff I want to design. Never ending. Never just bash, really. Oh, that was oversteered. Definitely throttle control would help. Whoa. On the grass I'm much better. Just throttle happy. I wanna floor this thing, but here we go. I want to get the jump. Try again. Okay, let's try. Yeah, got the swerves going. There we go. Just easy on the throttle, much easier to accelerate. So as I mentioned earlier, this is a electric conversion. I had to find the parts in Germany and get them sent over. They were used. It's really hard to find the individual parts for sale brand new. There is no kit available at the moment. But as you know, the HPI Baja 5B was released a while ago as a kit. So the platform's still available, but these bodies are unicorns, unfortunately. I found some in Japan, so I have about 5 of them new in package that I'm just keeping. 3 of them are the Super 5SC grey ones. Oh, sorry, 4, and then 1 is a black Baja 5SC one with the cutout for the engine. So they're all new in package. I was planning to 3D scan them and make some adjustments, make my own one at some point, but it's all money, right? Don't have enough money to do all these projects. Have to pick and choose. Alright, floor. Oh, that didn't sound good. Maybe the gear guard made contact. Let's have a look. Looks good. The fans are not working. I'll have to unblock those. Okay, give me a minute. Alright guys, so I've hit LiPo cutoff. And that, just to follow up, that noise you heard before, I didn't see any damage. Maybe the gear just made contact, the spur gear made contact with the cover, but I did find the fans had been jammed by some debris, so the motor was about 65-70 degrees Celsius without the fans, so definitely need fans on this setup. Other than that, everything's going really well. I do like the vehicle, but I have to definitely practice on how to drive two-wheel drive vehicles. I'll make some changes next time I'm out and play around a little bit. I do suspect it could be the tires, mostly my driving obviously, but I think there could be some things I could change that will help. Plus I'll keep practicing and try to control the vehicle a bit more. Yeah. Well, what's next for this? I'm probably just going to look at a diff case for this, maybe. I'm probably going to look at a twin servo setup to get more speed out of the steering. Other than that, I think it's pretty set. Oh, maybe the radio box. Oh, sorry, the radio box / battery box. I'd like to have that with easier access. yeah, alright, well, thank you for watching, and leave any comments below. Looking for some advice on how to improve the handling of this, so if you have experience driving this, please let me know. Thank you for watching, and if you have a Vorza or a Savage, please check out the parts I offer on my website, draco-jp.com. I'll be having the Draco Center diff set in stock soon, so that means the conversion kit for the Savage, the electric conversion kit, will be also available in limited quantities. I do have a limited stock of the HPI bevel gear set, so unfortunately the pre-assembled diff option will disappear once I run out of stock, and they are all on back order on A-main and everything, so it may be a while before I can offer the pre-assembled diff again. Yeah, so apologies for that. But yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, check out the list of parts I have on my website, and we'll see you in the next video.